Attack on Mika!
My name is Akito Minamoto, and I'm 28 years old. One word to describe how I've been recently is this: unlucky. I began working immediately after graduating college and worked at the same place for 5 years. Yet, one of my superiors made me responsible for causing financial problems and got me fired, so now I'm unemployed. My girlfriend at the time dumped me as a result. The entire year after that, I became socially withdrawn and haven't been motivated to do anything. The only thing I do all day is browse the internet. Huh? What is this website? Do you want to feel wanted by someone? Sounds like a scam. What is this, a dating app? Of course, the website I clicked on looked sketchy, but I was strangely drawn to it, so I registered for it as a joke. On the website, there were multiple posts that said things like blank $100 to get a girlfriend for a day. I was looking through these stupid posts when one of them caught my attention.
I am awarding $10,000 to anyone that listens to my favor.
What the hell? What is she gonna make someone do for $10,000? I knew that it was sketchy, but I was curious about the high reward price. I created a random username so that I could contact the user. Nice to meet you. I'm Yumin Koto.
Nice to meet you too. My name is Hinano Tatebayashi. Thank you for responding to me.
I'm gonna be a bit direct, but are you actually going to give $10,000 as a reward?
Yes, of course. I'm actually going to give out $10,000. That's if you match the requirements that I require. Yumin Koto-san, are you a male? Also, how old are you right now?
Yes, I'm a male, and I'm in my late 20s.
Really? That's perfect. I'd like to discuss specific details in person. Does right now sound like a good time for you?
Right now?
Yes. Would that be difficult for you?
Well, no, not really. I have no plans anyway, so it's fine to meet now, but this person sure is pushy. I responded to her offer to meet with an okay and headed to the meeting place. The place she chose was a 5-star hotel in the center of the city. I had mixed feelings of hope and caution regarding the $10,000, but I stepped foot into the hotel lobby. She said she'd be wearing a white hat, right?
Are you Yumin Koto-san?
Huh? I am.
That's great! I almost thought you wouldn't be coming. Thank you so much for coming all the way here.
No problem.
Anyways, can we start talking right away over there? Nice to meet you. My name is Hinano Tatebayashi.
I'm Akito Minamoto.
Huh? But I thought your name was Yumin Koto-san?
No, that's just my username.
Username?
It's like a fake name that you use online. It's risky putting out your real name, so everyone uses that instead. But like, you were using that website without even knowing what a username is?
I see! I learned something new today! Minamoto-san, you must be very knowledgeable!
What? This isn't really something to compliment me about. Gosh. Anyways, what did you want me to do?
Yes. Actually, I want you, Minamoto-san, to pretend to be my boyfriend for tonight.
What? Pretend to be your boyfriend?
Yes. Of course I'll pay you the reward properly. So, what do you say?
I'll do it if I can really get $10,000 from that.
Really? Thank you so much.
Attracted by the reward price, I decided to take on the clueless Hinano Tatebayashi's favor. Hinano then brought me to a luxury suite in the hotel. There was a man that claimed he was the salesman of a department store waiting there. Without saying a word, he provided me with a suit and shoes to wear. A few hours later...
Amazing! It looks great on you, Akito-san.
Do I have to dress like this in order to go on a date?
No, but anyways, let's head out now.
I was forced into an expensive car and was taken away from the hotel. After a couple of minutes or so, we arrived at a condominium that was almost 40 stories tall. It's gonna be hard to surprise me any more than I already am, but what floor do you live on?
The very top.
The penthouse. How expensive is the rent? Anyways, I'd appreciate it if you could tell me the reason why you brought me here by now. Your parents?
Yes? I mean, all you need to do is pretend to be my boyfriend and follow along with what I say.
But I mean, I'm obviously going to be. I felt like running away because of all my nerves, but I pushed that feeling aside and waited to arrive at the very top floor. A married couple that looked like they got along very well warmly invited me to the penthouse, which was apparently Hina's childhood home.
This is Akito Minamoto, my boyfriend.
My name is Akito Minamoto. Nice to meet you. I'm Hinato's father. Thank you for taking care of my daughter. Thank you as well. Sorry for delaying my introduction.
Feel free to sit back and relax as if this is your own home.
How am I supposed to relax in a living room that looks like it's from a showroom? What a nice view you guys have here. Looks like it'd be comfortable to step outside on a balcony on a sunny day.
Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty windy since we're up pretty high, so we barely go out there. But it might be a good idea to try going out on the balcony sometimes. Right, sweetie?
Definitely. Hinano's parents were both so kind and respectful, even towards a guy like me. I felt guilty that I was deceiving them, but I tried to ignore that feeling for the reward. Our conversation moved along normally, but the moment that I thought the night was over, the situation took an unexpected turn. Anyways, Hinano, you're already at that age. I know it's important to be out there experiencing the dating life, but what happened to Yukimura-san? Yukimura-san? What is he talking about?
Daddy, I'm not going to get married to Yukimura-san.
What do you mean you're not? You guys are already engaged. Marriage? Engaged? What in the world are they talking about?
I've already decided that I want to marry Akito-san, so I need you to cancel my engagement with Yukimura-san.
What? Minamoto-san, are you actually thinking about marrying my daughter? Well... Of course I am! We're dating for marriage!
Honey...
Yeah. I understand. We want to prioritize Hinano's happiness. Hinano, I'll speak to Yukimura-san.
Thank you, Daddy and Mommy. And Akito-san, please take good care of my daughter from now on.
Of course! I'm gonna do my best for Hinano-san. We had dinner together. After that was over, Hinano and I headed home. Her parents never doubted that I was her fake boyfriend until the end, and sent us off happily.
Thank you for today. This is the reward, as promised.
Hey, I know this is none of my business, but is there a reason you didn't want to get married to your fiancé?
Yukimura-san isn't a bad person. I think that we'd be able to make a happy family together.
Then why...
But I can't fall in love with him. I mean, the truth is that I've never been in love with anyone. I've never even been in a relationship, so I don't know how I could possibly get married.
This girl's worries seem like a fairy tale from a faraway land. She lived in an expensive home that anyone would be jealous of and spent every day not having to worry about financial issues. In addition, she had a good fiancé. Does she not realize she's part of the winning team? But I understood one thing, the feeling of not being able to fall in love with someone. I guess I have no choice. I chose to be on this boat in the first place. I can't exactly say that I'm experienced in relationships, so I don't know if I'll be much help. But I'll use this reward money to teach you all about relationships.
All about relationships?
Yeah. Either way, Just leave it to me. From that day on, she and I started something like a fake relationship. We watched romance movies together and tried to understand what the main character was feeling. I made Hinano write down a list of traits she wanted in a significant other in order for her to come up with an ideal boyfriend. Anyways, we did everything we could to make Hinano turn on her love switch. While that happened, there was a difference in me too. I wanted to change Hinano and wanted her to fall in love with someone. That feeling influenced me as well, and before I knew it, I was able to start thinking positively about life and society. The change in my feelings brought on a positive result, and I was able to find a job again. By that time, Hinano's presence in my life had become something very important. The world that a princess like Hinano lived in was completely different from mine. That's why I decided that this was for her own good. We used up the $10,000 today. I guess my role here is over.
You're not going to see me anymore?
If I'm still around, you won't be able to find your true love. This was bound to happen eventually.
Then be my real boyfriend, Akito-san.
What? Look at me! I'm poor and not dependable!
That doesn't matter to me. I was able to love someone because of you. You're the one that made me fall in love with you. You better take responsibility for it.
I knew in the back of my mind that I shouldn't let her convince me. That if I really wanted her to be happy, I should let her go right this second. I kept repeating those thoughts in my mind. But it was too late to convince myself. I had also fallen hard for Hinano. So I ended my conflict and grabbed Hinano's hand. Following day, I went to visit Hinano's parents' home. I wanted to introduce myself as Hinano's real boyfriend. Of course, I also apologized for lying and pretending like I was Hinano's boyfriend when I first met them. But to my surprise, we obviously knew that you guys weren't really in a relationship ever since. What?
Your father and I were wondering when you guys would tell us the truth.
No matter what kind of person you're with, we won't go against you because it's your choice, Hinano. My company was even a small one when I first created it. Akito-kun, we have high hopes for you. We might not notice it, but love is constantly present in our everyday lives. Whether that be parental love, love from a significant other, or love for your friends. I felt like meeting Hinano's parents taught me that important life lesson. A few years later...
Honey, good luck at work. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you, Hinano.